is a night. Who said that? Who said that in the chat? And guess what? It's also Orange Whip night. Orange Whip? Orange Whip. I said I would do it. And I did it. Hello. How are you all anyway? It is Monday. It is July 10th, 2023. And that means it's time for the Big Geeks Who Drink Pub Quiz, the virtual edition. Cheers to all of you. And how is the Orange Whip? Well, the Orange Whip is a 70s cocktail. And honestly, the 70s were kind of a wasteland for good cocktails. So when I found the recipe, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. So I made my own. It's got cream, a little milk, some orange juice, but some orange liqueur and some brandy and some rum. It's pretty good. I think I'll have to play with the recipe a little bit, but actually a little egg white or just some egg would go a long way in this. I know that egg creams don't have that, but some egg in this would actually go a long way to imparting flavor. But hello, everyone. We have some people watching and we have some people subscribed. We have some things getting gifted. So yeah, everything's and everything looks new, doesn't it? Everything's all new. And that's because we have new branding. We have a new branding, new look. And so I had to spend a good chunk of last week conforming to the new branding and creating all the stuff for the old Twitch. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad I'm the one that gives it the first test drive because I don't like handing off stuff to other people without testing it. Hello, Numi E. Hello, everyone who is out there. And so, Voz, the mic I'm using tonight is it's a Shure model, I think 566, but it's the Unisphere, but it's a 70s microphone. And, sounds good. Looks good. Round one, divide and conquer. Roundabout splits for 710. And here is question number 3. Number 3, a hefty ham bone is the key to cooking flavorful split pea soup, according to what Domestic Icon and SI cover model. Question number 3, a hefty ham bone is the key to cooking flavorful split pea soup, according to what Domestic Icon and Sports Illustrated cover model. Round number one, question number four. Number four, split single frontman Jason Narducci has the sexiest elbows in rock music. That's the official position of what drummer and chief Foo Fighter? Question number four, once again, split single frontman Jason Narducci has the sexiest elbows in rock music. That is the official position of what drummer and head Foo Fighter? I'm going to read R2VQ's question in my head as if it were posed by Keanu Reeves. Whoa, rebranding? Yeah. It's supposed to look cool in 70s, man. So that's why we're having orange whips tonight. Tell me what you're drinking in the chat. And we're going to move on to round number five. Round five, round one, question five. Let's just start over here. Number five, Split was a 2016 film by what Knock at the Cabin director, whose recent films' biggest twits have been they're kind of crap. Number five, once again, Split was a 2016 film by what Knock at the Cabin director, whose recent films' biggest twists have been that they're kind of crap. Round number one, divide and conquer. Here's question number six. Number six, with his home run launching bats and unhittable splitter, what Angels MVP is known as the Unicorn? Question number six, once again, with his home run launching bat and unhittable splitter, what Angels MVP is known as the Unicorn? We got, how do you drink corn ice cream? How do you do that? I'm fascinated. So let's see. Ice water, sweet tea, cheap red wine, and some Chicago deep dish. Oh my, okay. I appreciate that I got two legitimate answers to my stupid question. You let it melt, microwave it. Fair enough, man. I can't argue with that. Question number seven. Number seven, Zagreb and Split are the two largest cities in what European nation that has finished top three in the last two men's World Cups? Question number seven, once again, Zagreb and Split are the two largest cities in what European nation that has finished top three in the last two men's World Cups? Is how much of South America is actually owned or part of like colonies of European countries? We get burned on that when we ask questions about it because people always write in. They're like, hey now, France has a lot of colonies still in South America, so by population. It's like, shut up. We know, shut up. We'll try to be more accurate in the future. Shut up. Question number 8. I know you were making a joke, but I was triggered. You see. Number 8. They didn't have a doodle for this one. Last July saw a massive 20-for-1 stock split by Alphabet, the parent company of what web giant? Question number 8. They didn't have a doodle for this. Last July saw a massive 20-for-1 stock split by Alphabet, the parent company of what web giant? round one. That is it for the questions proper. Time for the first bonus question of the evening. If you don't know how these work, it's pretty simple. I'm going to ask you a question, and you put the answer preceded by an exclamation point in chat. And if you're correct, you are going to get an entry into the drawing to win potentially $5 in credit to the Shopatorium and maybe a big swag box at the end of the night. The Banana Splits Adventure Hour Kids program was sponsored by What Michigan Breakfast Kings, who make Fruit Loops and Special K. Make it plural but not possessive. Plural but not possessive. And you'll be fine. Exclamation point of the answer in the chat. Once again, the Banana Splits Adventure Hour Kids program was sponsored by What Michigan Breakfast Kings, who make Fruit Loops and Special K. Get your answers in, and I'll come back with actual answers in just a little bit. Round one is behind us in the old rear view mirror, so let's talk about the answers for round number one. Number one, the world's biggest divorce settlement so far, was the $38 billion that Mackenzie Scott got from the shiny scalped Amazon dork. You know him, you love him, you buy a lot of stuff from him, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos at number one. Number two, in 2020, Joe Biden cruised in Portland and Augusta, but got owned north of Bangor, causing a split in Maine's electoral college votes. Maine at number two. Number three, a hefty ham bone is the key to cooking flavorful split pea soup, according to the domestic icon and SI cover model, Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart, the domestic icon in question, at number three. Here is number four. Split single frontman Jason Narducci has the sexiest elbows in rock music. That is the official position of Dave Grohl, Chief Foo Fighter Dave Grohl. Number five. Split was a 2016 film by What Knock at the Cabin director, whose recent films' biggest twists have been that they're kind of crappy. That, of course, is M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. M. Night Shyamalan at number five. Number six. With his home run launching bat and unhittable splitter, what Angels MVP is known as the unicorn, that is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani at number six. Number seven. Zagreb and Split are the two largest cities in what European nation that has finished top three in the last two men's World Cups? That is Croatia. So I don't know if you pay attention to World Cup stuff, but there you go. That's what happened. So I'm going to see if we actually have a winner here. Just gotta check something. And we got a winner. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of copying and pasting, and I'm also going to show you number 8. They didn't have a doodle for this one last July, so a massive 20-for-1 stock split by Alphabet, the parent company of Google. I know when we say web giant, you might be like, they're probably talking about a really fat spider. Nope, no, it's just Google. In this case, it's just Google. So, let's see. So that is it for the questions proper. And we are now down to the next answer, which is the bonus question answer for this round. Somebody's going to pick up at least $5 in credit to our Shopatorium and maybe win a big old swag box at the end of the night. We'll find out. The Banana Splits Adventure Hour Kids program was sponsored by Kellogg's. I asked you to do plural but not possessive, even though their name is actually possessive. But, we don't need to complicate things in the chat. Round 2 is the audio round for the evening. It is also the first 16-point round of the night. Let's find out together what it's going to be. It's called Let It Be Flat. Someone forgot to tell these artists that it's Don't Step on a B Day because all these songs are in the key of B flat. Do I have a comedy drum? I do. And the song titles and the artist, 16 points are possible. That's 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the title of each song. Here is number 1.
Oops, I bet you thought that I didn't know. What did you think I was putting you out for? Because you was untrue, rolling her around in the car that I bought you. Baby, drop them keys, hurry up before your taxi leaves. Untrue, rolling her around in the car that I bought you. Baby, drop them keys, hurry up before your taxi leaves.
You in a better place. You in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day.
I never meant to call you in your sorrow. I never meant to call you in your pain. I'm the one who wants to have you laughing.
You don't know me that way, and though my love is great, and though my love is
Sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see.
All that winds blowing outside the window as I look around the room, and it makes me so depressed to see the moon. There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my prayer.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's something everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day.
Oh, hello. We're back from break. I hope you're back from break. Question in the chat, Great Gabo. Do we do funerals? Asking for a friend. Yes. As far as private events go, we have in the past done funerals and wakes. We know we say that all the time and it sounds like a joke, but yeah, we've done them. We do it. Book us. That is in the realm of possibility. Hey, we've gone through 2 rounds of quizzes now, but we don't yet have the answers for round 2. So let's get in on that. Answers for round 2 right now. Number 1, Irreplaceable. That's Beyonce. We're not stepping on her. Number 2. Number 2 is See You Again by Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth. Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. See You Again. Number 3, Spiderwebs. That is No Doubt. It's always tricky to figure out what's Gwen Stefani and what's No Doubt. Purple Rain at number 4, Prince of the Revolution. You don't need that unpronounceable symbol. It's just Prince. At number 5, I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado. Nelly Furtado, I'm Like a Bird at number 5. Number 6, that is Brave by Sarah Bareilles. Sarah Bareilles and Brave at number 6. Number 7, Gimme, 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 A Man After Midnight. That is ABBA. Number 8, that is Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra, or ELO if you're cool. So there you go. Hi. If the world was made of cheese. Eric, the Jewish Viking there, he would know the actual numbers because that's kind of his job. One of the things he does is coordinate private events. I knew we had at least done 1 funeral and 1 wake, and we've actually done 3, and I do count wakes, so it's pretty awesome. I've never got to do one, but who knows? I'm not dead yet. And to answer the question from earlier, I've only had the 1 orange whip, but they go down really, really fast. So I'm switching to ginger ale. But we are going to move on with quiz, and we're going to count up to 3. We're going to do round 3. Round 3 is called Trial and Error. It's a multiple choice round on court cases and mistakes, pretty much what it says on the tin. A multiple choice round on court cases and mistakes. Question number 1. In 2019, what celebrity got a tattoo that said barbecue grill in Japanese instead of the 7 rings she asked for? Ariana Grande or Iggy Azalea? Question 1 again. In 2019, what celebrity got a tattoo that said barbecue grill in Japanese instead of the 7 rings she asked for? Was that Ariana Grande or Iggy Azalea? Round 3, question number 1. Number 1 is done. Question 2 now. Time is linear. What is the name of Judge Judy's current show on Amazon? The Judge Goes On or Judy Justice? Question number 2. What is the name of Judge Judy's current show on Amazon? Is that The Judge Goes On or Judy Justice? if you're going to get a tattoo in any foreign language, it helps to have a friend who speaks that language. Just, somebody you trust. Just, call up a friend. And if you can't trust anybody, maybe you shouldn't be getting a tattoo in a foreign language. Again, no. Not your real dad can't tell you what to do. Here's question number 3. Number 3, in his first speech as Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak said some mistakes were made by what immediate predecessor? Boris Johnson or Liz Truss? Question number 3, in his first speech as Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak said some mistakes were made by what immediate predecessor? Boris Johnson or Liz Truss? I haven't got a tattoo in a while. I'm definitely overdue for my next tattoo. But I have a friend who speaks Chinese, and he has assured me that the Chinese characters I am going to get do truly mean laziness. So I am going to get laziness in Mandarin. It's going to be great. Super good. But I'm currently too lazy to get it done. Is that irony? Or am I just lazy? It's question 4. In that Netflix film, The Trial of the Chicago 7, the titular group faced off against a U.S. Attorney General, played by which Batman? Christian Bale or Michael Keaton? Question number 4, once again, in that Netflix film, The Trial of Chicago 7, the titular group faced off against a U.S. Attorney General, played by what Batman? Was that Christian Bale or Michael Keaton? The laziness is scheduled to be on my right tricep, so running down my right tricep. Most of my tattoos are above sleeve line because I used to officiate sports, and the people who pay you don't like visible tattoos. At least I used to not. I stopped officiating a long time ago, so full sleeve when I stop being lazy. Here I come. Here's number 5, round 3, trial and error, multiple choice round on court cases and mistakes. Question number 5, what TV show screwed up by including an incongruous Starbucks cup in a 2019 episode? Is that Game of Thrones or Outlander? Number 5, what TV show screwed up by including an incongruous Starbucks cup in a 2019 episode? Game of Thrones or Outlander? I mean, R2VQ, you jest, I'm sure, but I did have a friend who couldn't decide what to get for his first tattoo, and he just got his own initials. And I assume it was just in case he forgot. Never really let him live that down. Question number 6. Joseph K. never even learns what crimes he's accused of in the trial, a novel by what dystopian author? Franz Kafka or George Orwell? Question 6, once again, Joseph K. never even learns what crime he's accused of in the trial, a novel by what dystopian author? Franz Kafka or George Orwell? Round 6, trial and error, multiple choice about court cases and mistakes. And no, it's not either or, it's multiple choice. You love multiple choice. Here's question number 7. The famous 1631 misprint of the King James Bible says, "Thou shalt commit what sin? Adultery or murder? Try it, it's fun." Number 7, once again, a famous 1631 misprint of the King James Bible says, "Thou shalt commit what sin? Is that adultery or murder?" I'm enjoying all of the places that, you know, it's like, don't put ass on your hands. Okay. Why not? Why not both? Question number 8. Round 3, question 8. Spiky-haired video game icon Phoenix Wright. Is he a prosecutor or defense attorney? Question 8. Once again, spiky-haired video game icon Phoenix Wright. Is he a prosecutor or a defense attorney? Well, we've almost made it through a whole other round. At least the question's proper, and that means it's time for the next bonus question. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win at least $5 in credit to our store. Maybe a whole bunch of merch from that store. Your bonus is right here. The UK's Daily Mail newspaper is currently being sued for alleged cell phone hackage by what royal who doesn't even live there anymore. Just give me the first name, ! And the first name in the chat will get you an entry into the drawing. And yeah, I think you've already got it figured out. But your bonus, once again, the UK's Daily Mail newspaper is currently being sued for alleged cell phone hackage by what royal who doesn't even live there anymore. Get those answers in, get in the drawing, and when I feel we have enough, I'm going to come back and start telling you actual answers. So do that. I see a lot of jokey jokes happening in the chat, but yeah, ! And just the first name of the royal will get you in the actual drawing. But you're free to continue to make very good jokes in the chat while I show you the answers for this third round of quiz. Number 1 in 2019, the celebrity who got a tattoo that said barbecue grill in Japanese instead of the 7 rings she asked for. That is Ariana Grande, who of course made the song 7 Rings famous. And don't worry, she got the tattoo fixed. Now it reads barbecue finger. It's question 2. I'm not even making that up. What is the name of Judge Judy's current show on Amazon? The Judge Goes On or Judy Justice? It's Judy Justice, which I originally read as Juicy Justice in my head, and then it made me feel weird. Judy Justice at number 2. Number 3. In his first speech as Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak said some mistakes were made by his immediate predecessor. That, of course, is Liz Truss. Liz Truss at number 3. Number 4. In that Netflix film, The Trial of the Chicago 7, the titular group faced off against a U.S. Attorney General played, there it is, Michael Keaton, the best Batman. Michael Keaton at number 4. Number 5. What TV show screwed up by including an incongruous Starbucks cup in a 2019 episode? Between Game of Thrones or Outlander, famously, it was Game of Thrones. I mean, they were just banging those episodes out so fast. I mean, just like, oh my God, we got to get another episode out. Yeah, just didn't see that old Starbucks cup in the post-production. Number 6, Joseph K. He never ever learns what crime he's accused of in the trial. A novel by the dystopian dude Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka. And I see you all have some opinions on who's the best Batman. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Adam West is great. Kevin Conroy, Will Arnett. Look at you guys. Look at you all having opinions. I love it. Number 7. A famous 1631 misprint of the King James Bible says, "Thou shalt commit adultery." Adultery. I think it still says, probably don't murder, but definitely adultery. Why not? It's fun. What's a couple random bones between friends, the King James Bible said in 1631. Anyway, nipple Batman. Wow. Nipple Batman does the adultery. Anyway, now that I've said nipples several times, I'm going to need to check something. See if we truly have a winner. We do. So let's move on to number 8. Spiky-haired video game icon Phoenix Wright is a defense attorney. Defense attorney at number 8. So let's see what's up. We are gonna do the bonus question answer. The UK's Daily Mail newspaper is currently being sued for alleged cell phone hackage by the royal who doesn't even live there anymore, Prince Harry. All you had to do is give me Harry to be accurate, and so you did it. But the way life works right now is that we're going to move on to round 4. Round 4 tonight is before and after and after. What the hell is that? Well, each answer will share a word or syllable with the answer before it. So the answers will progress through the round like a before and after, sharing a word or syllable with the answer before it. For example, the answers may proceed like Holiday Road and then Roadhouse and then House of Pain, etc. But it might not be like, road, like just syllabolically it can link up. But you get it. That's how this round works. You know how before and after. You're all very smart people. So let's get moving. Let's do this. Number 1. Because playing cards had to be copied by hand in the olden days, an axe slowly mutated into a self-stabbing sword on the king of what suit? Question 1, once again, because playing cards had to be copied by hand in the olden days, an axe slowly mutated into a self-stabbing sword on the king of what suit? Before and after, round number 4. Here's question 2. We just want 2 names and a hyphen now. The hyphen goes between the 2 names in case you're curious. If early statistics hold, what Atlanta Airport is about to celebrate its 25th year as the world's busiest by number of passengers. Question 2, once again, we want the 2 names separated by a hyphen. If early statistics hold, what Atlanta Airport is about to celebrate its 25th year as the world's busiest by number of passengers. Round 4, before and after. Each answer will share word or syllable with the answer previous. So where it ends, it'll pick up on the beginning and just, again, how before and after works. It's how it goes. Number 3, tasting even worse than the purple stuff. What citrus drink introduced a not for kids vodka seltzer this year? I'd like to find one that is for kids. Number 3, tasting even worse than the purple stuff. What citrus drink introduced a not for kids vodka seltzer this year? Round 4, before and after. Question number 4. Alicia Keys, Swizz Beatz, and Rough Riders founders Wah and D all attended the 2021 funeral of what rapper born Earl Simmons? Question 4, once again, Alicia Keys, Swizz Beatz, and Rough Riders founders Wah and D all attended the 2021 funeral of what rapper born Earl Simmons? Round 4, question 5. Here's number 5. The big 3 credit reporting agencies are TransUnion, Equifax, and what Ireland-based company that got lit up by the FTC for its free credit report scams. Question 5. The big 3 credit reporting agencies are TransUnion, Equifax, and what Ireland-based company that got lit up by the FTC for its free credit report scams. I had no idea they were based in Ireland. It's question 6. Number 6, best documentary made sense, but it was a major upset when what Al Gore film beat out Dreamgirls for a best original song Oscar. Question 6, best documentary made sense, but it was a major upset when what Al Gore film beat out Dreamgirls for a best original song Oscar. Name the Al Gore film. Just do it. Round 4, before and after, and after. The answers will progress through the round like a before and after, sharing a word or syllable with the one previous. Here is question 7. Number 7, Lucy Hale's friends get killed for either lying or not shooting each other in a dumb 2018 film based on what sleepover game? Question 7, once again, Lucy Hale's friends get killed for either lying or not shooting each other in a dumb 2018 film based on what sleepover game? Round 4, question 8. Here's number 8. After leading the Yankees to 5 World Series wins, what captain became a CEO and led the Marlins to 4 90-loss seasons? Womp womp. Number 8. After leading the Yankees to 5 World Series wins, what captain became a CEO and led the Marlins to 4 90-loss seasons? Round 4, before and after and after. We are done with the actual questions that you would get credit for. And now it's just up to the bonus question where somebody's going to get some credit to our store and maybe walk away with a big swag box at the end of the night. Now this time, ooh, crap. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. I think I need to check and see whether I've got the right answer for this. Sometimes things happen. Where are we? Round 4? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Yes. Good stuff. Just got to change something because I'm just apparently I'm a genius. That's what I'm just going to put it that way. I'm a genius. There we go. We got the right one now. We got the right one now. So let's do this. James Cameron originally wanted 2 Schwarzenegger bots, one trying to kill John and one trying to protect him in what sci-fi sequel? Just give me the letter and the number. Just the letter and the number together. Exclamation point, letter, number, and you're going to get an entry. And yeah, I wish I could blame it on the orange whip. I only had one. I've been busy today. I've been busy. My mind's been elsewhere. I'm not going to lie. Very busy. So I'm just calm down and have fun hosting quiz. Anyway, James Cameron originally wanted 2 Schwarzenegger bots, one trying to kill John, one trying to protect him on what sci-fi sequel. So give me the exclamation point, letter and number. Just letter and number. You don't have to spell the whole thing out. You guys have got it all figured out. So I'll come back in a little bit and tell you the actual answers to this round. Just a little bit. Well, Leah Alpaca, what would normally be in an orange whip is cream and orange juice and vodka and rum. And I didn't like that idea because why would you do that? It was the 70s. It was a bad time for cocktails. So what I put in mine was cream, orange juice, a little brandy, some aged rum, some Deck, which is an orange liqueur, a little bit of allspice dram, and just a touch of lemon juice to brighten it up. And I shook it real fucking hard with ice, little tiny dice ice. Got it? Cool. All right. Let's check out the answers for the... Yeah. When I didn't even have to taste it, man. I didn't even have to taste it. Once I saw the original recipe, I was like, no, thank you. I'm going to come up with my own. So I'm still going to call it an orange whip because it's close. It's just better. It's just better. All right, because playing cards had to be copied by hand in the olden days, an axe slowly mutated into a self-stabbing sword on the King of Hearts. Hearts at number 1. Cointreau, vanilla ice cream, splash of lemon, blender. Yeah, why the hell not? You could call that an orange whip. There's no rules around here. This is the Wild West. Number 2. We just want 2 names and a hyphen. I told you that. If early statistics hold, Wood Atlanta Airport is about to celebrate its 25th year as the world's busiest by number of passengers. That is Hartsfield Jackson. Hartsfield Jackson at number 2. The blender tastes metallic. Number 3. Tasting even worse than the purple stuff, the citrus drink that introduced a not-for-kids vodka seltzer this year was Sunny D. Sunny D at number 3. Number 4. Alicia Keys, Swizz Beatz, and Rough Riders founders Wah and D all attended the 2021 funeral of DMX. DMX was born Earl Simmons. Number 5. The big 3 credit reporting agencies are TransUnion, Equifax, and the Ireland-based company that got lit up by the FTC for its free credit report scams. That's Experian. That's the same one with the massive data leak. You remember that? And that's why we all get free credit monitoring, because they screwed up real bad. Yeah, Experian at number 5. Maybe you don't have that same problem. Number 6, best documentary made sense, but it was a major upset when An Inconvenient Truth also won for Best Original Song, especially in a year when there were better songs. An Inconvenient Truth at number 6. Number 7. Lucy Hale's friends get killed for either lying or not shooting each other in a dumb 2018 film based on Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare. Hey, let's see if we got a winner. I got to check something real fast. Looks like I got a winner. That's cool. Well, I'm just going to do a little copying and pasting over here. And we're going to move on to question 8. Number 8, after leading the Yankees to 5 World Series wins, the captain who became a CEO and then led the Marlins to 4 90-loss seasons, CEO Tankenstein himself, that is Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter at number 8. So let's take a look at the answer to the round 4 bonus question. Somebody's next opportunity to get $5 in credits to our Shopatorium. James Cameron originally wanted 2 Schwarzenegger bots, one trying to kill John and one trying to protect him. In Terminator 2, I just asked you to put T2 basically, and you did because you're very smart. That means it's time for round 5. Round 5 is the video round. We're going to find out more about that together. It's called Escape, the Pina Colada Song from New York. Because it's National Pina Colada Day, so order yourself one, and while you wait, name these movies featuring people doing the various things mentioned in that very awesome song. Here is number 1.
I was thinking about Hawaii or maybe Mexico. Aloha. Bring me back a Pina Colada. All right, pal?
I told them you go quietly.
cage, man. I don't care. You.
Good, so it's prepped to come up. Good. Sir, if you just want to lay down in child's pose. Now, you all heard me say if you want to be in child's pose. That's okay, just in case he gets hurt.
Bring us.
I don't want you to break your neck, so
What's up?
just relax.
My legs, that's what.
Okay, we're doing quiet headstands.
What a joy to think of all we'll have in common. We'll have conversations worth having.
Try it. Just a mouthful. I don't like green food.
Where's the meat?
Have they got any chips?
Kind of you to invite us. Not really dressed for dinner.
You never are.
The suction of the bubbles creates a vacuum.
Let me see if I can do it. I'll try to twist it. You're married.
I am? Yes, I am.
I knew it. I could tell. You look married.
If the current's warm, you're going the right way.
It's cold. Wait, it's getting warmer. Oh, that is disgusting. What is wrong with you?
Aloha. Bring me back a Pina Colada. All right, pal?
I told them you go quietly.
Come up. Good. Sir, if you just want to lay down in child's pose. Now, you all heard me say if you want to be in child's pose. That's okay, just in case you want to.
What a joy to think of all we'll have in common. We'll have conversations worth having.
Try it. Just a mouthful. I don't like green food.
Where's the meat?
Have they got any chips?
Twist it. You're married.
I am? Yes, I am.
I knew it. I could tell. You.
It's cold. Wait, it's getting warmer. Oh, that is disgusting. What is wrong with you?
Well, hello. We're back from break. I assume you're back from break because that's the only way this whole being back from break thing works is if we're both back at the same time. Otherwise, you're not back from break and I'm just talking to myself, but I'm okay with that. Spent 13 years in radio. I mean, that's really what it feels like. You're in a walk-in closet talking to yourself. Who gives a crap about the 400,000 people out there with the radios on? I can't see them. Anyway, yeah, I was just thinking about why am I so tired today? And I remembered, well, I was just doing a weekend at the comedy club here in town, and I always need a couple days to recover after being that social with people until like 2 a.m, Friday and Saturday. Because people come out like, man, we had a couple of crowds. One of the crowds, it was the Friday early show. And we're like, oh, man, they're sold out. It's going to be an awesome crowd. They were very polite. They smiled a lot, did a little golf. They didn't laugh. But afterward, you'd think that we were, they were like, oh, my God. They were our biggest fans afterwards. Like, why didn't you laugh while we were telling jokes on stage? It's really weird. It's really weird to be telling jokes at a comedy club and just looking out in the audience is like, very polite. Stop being polite. Laugh. Laugh really loud. If you're at a comedy club, laugh. Give the other people permission to laugh if you do it. Anyway. Yeah, it's just the acoustics. Just the acoustics. I'm also deaf, so. Oh, all right. Yes, like that. Big, giant belly laughs. Everybody else will laugh. It's good. Of course, I guess I could also write better jokes, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, it is time to check out the answers for round 5, the video round that y'all just saw. So let's find out what those movies actually were. This number 1 is called Moon. That guy wants a pina colada. That guy's like, you're dying. Number 2, Getting Caught in the Rain. Yeah, that's Point Break. Tell them you go quietly. Number 3. That is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Forgetting Sarah Marshall at number 3. This fella has half a brain now. That's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you like pina coladas? Making Love in the Dunes of the Cape. That is Moonlight. You had Moon and Moonlight. Gosh, I hope we don't have Moonfall somewhere in here. If you're not into health food, this is The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Number 7. The 7-Year Itch. And number 8. Checking out the feel of the ocean and finding it's just pee. That is Moana. Moana at number 8. All right. If you are into health food, it still is The Hobbit. Weirdly, it doesn't change into a different movie, but that would be cool. Like if you walked up and you're like 1 ticket to this movie, please. And then they're like, okay, are you into health food? No. Okay. Well, you got to go see a different movie. All right. It's not round 4. It's not round 4 at all. That's foolish. That's foolishness. This is not at all round 4. Time is linear. I don't know what the hell this PowerPoint is thinking. Can't possibly be. Can't possibly be round 4. Let's check it out together. It's round 6. All right. Round 6 tonight is the second 16-point round of the evening. It's called Grow a Pair. Each question is a list with 2 items missing. You give us those missing items for 1 point each. That's simple. Just, fill in the missing items from each list. Only 2 of them. And you're going to be really good at it. Here's number 1. U.S. states touched by the Rio Grande River. New Mexico. There's 2 more. You have to fill them in. Question number 1, once again, U.S. states touched by the Rio Grande River. New Mexico. Give me the other 2. Round 6, Grow a Pair, big 16-point round. Here is number 2. Movie threequel starring Keanu Reeves, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, and the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run. There's 2 more of them. You tell me what they are. Question 2, once again, movie threequel starring Keanu Reeves, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run. Round 6, question number 3. Number 3, Beyonce albums whose names end in E. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love, I Am Sasha Fierce. We're missing 2. You tell me what they are. Question 3, once again, Beyonce albums whose names end in E. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love, I Am Sasha Fierce. What are the other 2? 4. Round 6, question number 4. Not counting humans, animals classified as great apes, bonobos, and chimps. What are the other two? Remember, not humans. Animals classified as great apes other than humans, bonobos, and chimps. Round 6, grow a pair. It's a 16-point round. Each question is a list of things in a given category, missing 2, and you fill in those missing 2 for 1 point apiece. Here's number 5. Words that the acronym PATRIOT stands for in that controversial Patriot Act. Providing, appropriate, required, intercept, obstruct. We're missing 2 of them, and I think you can read. You'll figure it out. Question 5. Words that the acronym PATRIOT stands for in that controversial Patriot Act. Providing, appropriate, required, intercept, obstruct. Give me the other 2. Round 6, grow a pair. Here is question 6. Countries that have hosted more than one Summer Olympics. France, Germany, Greece, Japan, Sweden, United Kingdom. We're missing 2. What are they? Question 6, once again, countries that have hosted more than one Summer Olympics. France, Germany, Greece, Japan, Sweden, United Kingdom. Give me the other 2. Round 6, grow a pair. Here's question number 7. Number 7, people who have hosted or co-hosted full-time on the U.S. version of Dancing with the Stars. Tyra Banks, Tom Bergeron, Brooke Burke, Lisa Canning, Samantha Harris, Julianne Hough. 2 are still missing. What are they? Question 7, once again, people who have hosted or co-hosted full-time on the U.S. version of Dancing with the Stars. Tyra Banks, Tom Bergeron, Brooke Burke, Lisa Canning, Samantha Harris, Julianne Hough. 2 are missing. And don't give me this. I've never watched Dancing with the Stars. I know it's appointment television for most of you, so you're going to do really good on this question. Round 6, grow a pair. The missing items, 2 of them in each list. You got to fill them in for 1 point apiece. And here is question number 8. Current White Claw original seltzer fruit flavors. Blackberry, lemon, natural lime, passion fruit, peach, pineapple, raspberry, ruby grapefruit, tangerine, strawberry, watermelon. Number 8, current White Claw original seltzer fruit flavors. Blackberry, lemon, natural lime, passion fruit, peach, pineapple, raspberry, ruby grapefruit, tangerine, strawberry, watermelon. 2 are missing from that list. They're probably painfully obvious because you all love White Claw. There's no laws when you're drinking a Claws. Give me those 2 missing flavors. Leah Alpaca in the chat says, ask a drag race question, you cowards. We actually ask about drag race a lot, all the time. we ask about Drag Race. Sorry that we're not asking about Drag Race right this second, but rest assured, a quick search through our archives would show that we ask about Drag Race a lot. A lot. All right. That is it for questions 1 through 8 in round 6. We have the penultimate bonus question coming up right now. So somebody's next to last chance to win $5 in credit to our store. Maybe a big swag box at the end of the night. And Metal Yoga Head, it is RuPaul's Drag Race. We very rarely ask about actual drag racing, but who knows? The night is young. Anyway, Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even last a pair of seasons as a homeless teen who gets taken in by Alan Thicke on what 80s and 90s sitcom. 2 words, put them together with an exclamation point in the front, and you're going to get yourself an entry into the drawing. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even last a pair of seasons as a homeless teen who gets taken in by Alan Thicke on what 80s and 90s sitcom, exclamation point, both words smushed together. Get yourself an entry. I'm going to give you a chance to get those entries in, and I'll come back and we'll talk about the answers for round 6 in just a bit. Remember, no spaces in the bonus answers. All one thing, no spaces, exclamation point, both words. Just smush them all together. Take the spaces out. Throw them out. Just like that old squeeze play game on the original Price is Right. Just squeeze it all together. And that's how you get yourself the entry into the drawing. Now that you've got that down, we're going to talk about the answers for this 6th round of quiz. Second of 316. But Jesus says 4 again. What the hell is going on here? You'd think that I got this all taken care of, but no. Holy crap. All right. Oy. There we go. Look, it's round 6 answers. Woo! Ha ha! Number 1, U.S. states touched by the Rio Grande River. New Mexico is one of them. Colorado, weirdly, is another one. The Rio Grande actually starts in Colorado and then, of course, forms a massive border for Texas. So you got New Mexico and then Colorado and Texas. The answers for number 1. Number 2, movie threequels starring Keanu Reeves, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, Bill and Ted Face the Music, and The Matrix Revolutions. Bill and Ted and The Matrix at number 2. Number 3, Beyonce albums whose names end in E. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love, I Am Sasha Fierce, Lemonade, and Renaissance. Lemonade and Renaissance, the other 2 Beyonce albums whose titles end in E. There's number 3. Not counting humans, animals classified as great apes, bonobos, chimps, gorillas, and orangutans. Number 4 is gorillas and orangutans. There you go. Well, sure, there's 4 matrices, but we were asking about the 3rd one. You see, that's what a threequel is. Number 5, words that the acronym Patriot stands for in that controversial Patriot Act, providing appropriate, required, intercept, obstruct, tools, and terrorism. Tools and terrorism at number 5. Number 6, countries that have hosted more than one Summer Olympics. France, Germany, Greece, Japan, Sweden, UK, and then Australia, of course, has done that, and USA. Australia and the United States of America at number 6. Number 7, people who have hosted or co-hosted full-time on the U.S. version of Dancing with the Stars. Tyra Banks, Tom Bergeron, Brooke Burke, Lisa Canning, Samantha Harris, Julianne Hough, Erin Andrews, remember she was on with Tom Bergeron, did actually a really good job. And Alfonso Ribeiro is now going to be the full-time host. Or he's been a co-host. I think he's going to be the full-time host. I can't remember. I don't know. Erin Andrews and Alfonso Ribeiro at number 7. I honestly haven't watched it for a while. Number 8. Current White Claw original seltzer fruit flavors. Blackberry, lemon, natural lime, which infers that there is a flavor out there like unnatural lime. Crazy, man. That would be crazy. Passion fruit, peach, pineapple, raspberry, ruby, grapefruit, tangerine, strawberry, watermelon, black cherry, and mango. Black cherry and mango at number 8. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Things are going crazy on the copy and paste front right now. Don't know why. All right, so let's get into that whole bonus question answer. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't even last a pair of seasons as a homeless teen who gets taken in by Alan Thicke on the 80s and 90s sitcom Growing Pains. And that round is the final round. The final round is the random knowledge round. This is where anything can happen. 16 possible points. If you saved your Joker, goddamn, you're a genius. Can you dig it? Oops. Hey, guess what? If you saved your Joker, goddamn, you're a genius. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I'm very tired. I'm going to sleep very well tonight. Anyway, like I said, the final round is a random knowledge round. It's also a 16-point round. Some of the questions, they're going to have multiple parts, be worth multiple points. So yeah, it behooves you to pay close attention. But I'm also going to tell you how much each question is worth. Plus, the best part is you can see it on the screen. So that's a lot of different ways to figure out how much each question is worth. And we're going to get started at question 1, coincidentally, worth 1 point. Number 1, that's a clacking shame. UBS says that over 5% of America's unexpected medical costs this year will involve injuries from what fad racket sport? Question 1, once again, that's a clacking shame. UBS says that over 5% of America's unexpected medical costs this year will involve injuries from what fad racket sport? Y'all just figuring out that glizzy is like hot dog slang? It freaked me out. It doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right. I assume it's glizzy. No, I don't think it's glitzy. Glitzy? Glizzy. Weird. Anyway. Number 2. Question number 2 is a 2-point question. For each pair of rappers, you tell me yes or no. Are they related by blood? Nas and Lil Nas X, and A$AP Rock and A$AP Rocky. Question 2, 2 points for each pair of rappers. Tell me yes or no. Are they related by blood? First pair, Nas and Lil Nas X. Second pair, A$AP Rock and A$AP Rocky. Final round, 16 big points on the line. It's question number 3. Number 3, Robert De Niro paid a dentist $5,000 to mess his teeth up when he played the villain in what thriller remake that anagrams to a free cap? Question 3, once again, Robert De Niro paid a dentist $5,000 to mess up his teeth when he played the villain in what thriller remake that anagrams to a free cap? have your anagram. You get to unscramble that. You get to find your answer. And that means we get to move on to question 4 in the final round. 16 points on the line. This one were 3 of those points. Between 2014 and 2021, Star Wars The Clone Wars got spun off into 3 new animated Star Wars shows. Name them all. Question 4, once again, 3 points. Between 2014 and 2021, Star Wars The Clone Wars got spun off into 3 new animated Star Wars shows. Name all 3. Random knowledge, question number 5. We are at question 5, which is worth 1 tiny little point. Are you not detained? An English tourist is facing possible jail time for carving his girlfriend's name into what 1900-year-old Roman venue? Question 5, once again, are you not detained? An English tourist is facing possible jail time for carving his girlfriend's name into what 1,900-year-old Roman venue? Yeah, right? And that was literally, he's like, oh, I didn't realize the age of the building. Yeah, you know, just, yeah, stupid. Final round, random knowledge, question number 6. Question 6 is worth 3 points. The first point, the last 10 NFL MVPs have all played what guessable position? The last 19 winners of the NHL's Selke Trophy played what forward position? And the MLB's defunct Rolaids Relief Man Award always went to what position? Question 6, 3 sports points. The last 10 NFL MVPs have all played what guessable position? The last 19 winners of the NHL's Selke Trophy played what forward position? And the Major League Baseball's defunct Rolaids Relief Man Award always went to what position? Question number 7. Number 7 is worth 1 point, but hey, what if it's the 1 point you need to win the game? You don't know yet. We'll find out together. The badass blanket octopus whacks its foes with poisonous tentacles torn off of what deadly jellyfish-like hydrozoans? Question number 7, once again, the badass blanket octopus whacks its foes with poisonous tentacles torn off of what deadly jellyfish-like hydrozoans? Seventh and final round. It is random knowledge. 16 points are on the line, and we are at the final regulation question. It is question 8, and it is 4 points. We're going to give you a state and its most populous city. You have to tell me that state's second most populous city that starts with the same letter as the most populous city. You get it? You get it. Here's number 1. Ohio and Columbus. That's the first state and city combo. Wyoming and Cheyenne, that's the second one. Kentucky and Louisville, and Washington and Seattle. 4 points once again for each state and most populous city. You have to tell me that state's second most populous city that starts with the same letter as that most populous city. Ohio and Columbus, Wyoming and Cheyenne, Kentucky and Louisville, and Washington and Seattle. I mean, you guys love geography, right? Y'all are geography nerds. You're going to do great at this. Come on, not that hard. You're going to figure it out. You're going to get 4 big points, and you're going to walk away from this going, I know stuff. I know so many things. Anyway, that is it for the questions proper. The only thing standing in our way of this and utter oblivion is the bonus. It's the final bonus question of the evening. It's the last opportunity for somebody to grab either $5 big or a huge swag box. Here we go. It has neither tomato nor cheese, but archaeologists say that a newly discovered fresco in Pompeii resembles what food whose greatness transcends time and culture? Exclamation point and the answer in the chat. Get those answers in. Spell it correctly. Your bonus once again. It has neither tomato nor cheese, but archaeologists say that a newly discovered fresco in Pompeii resembles what food whose greatness transcends time and culture? Get those answers in. Get those entries into the drawing. Going to give you a little bit of time to make that happen. And then here in just a bit, I'll come back and let you know what the answers for this final round actually are. Final round is in the rearview mirror. The only thing left to do is tell you the answers for this particular round, and we're going to do it right now. Number 1, that's a clacking shame. UBS says that over 5% of America's unexpected medical costs this year will involve injuries from pickleball. Pickleball, the fad racket sport in question at number 1. Haven't played it yet. Seems like it would be all right. I don't know. I like tennis a lot. Number 2. 2 points for each pair of rappers. You had to give me a yes or a no. Are they related by blood? Nas and Lil Nas X? Absolutely not. A$AP Rock and A$AP Rocky? Absolutely not. No and no at number 2. Negatory. Question number 3. Robert De Niro paid a dentist $5,000 to mess up his teeth when he played the villain in what thriller remake that anagrams to a free cap? That, of course, is Cape Fear. Cape Fear at number 3. Number 4. Did you ever see the original? I don't know if I don't think the tattoos were real, but did you ever see the original? Robert Mitchum, who he made a cameo in the remake. Robert Mitchum played the bad guy in the original. I don't know why I have such a hard time believing that. Anyway, Cape Fear at number 3. Number 4. 3 points between 2014 and 2021. Star Wars: The Clone Wars got spun off into 3 new animated Star Wars shows. You had to give me all 3. Rebels, Resistance, and The Bad Batch. Rebels, Resistance, and The Bad Batch at number 4. Have I not seen Night of the Hunter? Well, I'll have to take a look at that. No, I guess I haven't seen Night of the Hunter. Jerfad, I'll find it. I'll look at it. Number 5. Are you not detained? An English tourist is facing possible jail time for carving his girlfriend's name into the Roman Colosseum. Roman Colosseum at number 5. Number 6, 3 points. The last 10 NFL MVPs have all played. The guessable position of quarterback, very important position on a football field. The last 19 winners of the NHL Selke Trophy have played center, very important position on a hockey rink. And the MLB's defunct Rolaids Relief Man Award always went to a pitcher, duh. So you got quarterback, center, and pitcher at number 6. Number 7, the badass blanket octopus whacks its foes with poisonous tentacles torn off of the Portuguese man-o-war. The Portuguese man-o-war is a badass creature, and this thing goes like, hey, let me have a couple of your arms, and bam, 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 beats the shit out of things with it. It's pretty badass. Mean, cruel, but pretty badass. Anyway, down to number 8. 4 points. I gave you a state and its most populous city. You then had to give me that state's second most populous city that starts with the same letter, right? Yeah, super easy. I don't know why you guys were having trouble with it. But I got to check a couple things here. Let me check a couple things here. Do a couple things. The whole copy and paste. Yeah, let's get to the answers. All right, cool. Cleveland. Cleveland is the second most populous city that starts with C in Ohio. And then Wyoming and Cheyenne. Well, Wyoming doesn't have a lot to choose from, right? Because it's a pretty sparsely populated state. But that second is Casper at for Wyoming. Kentucky and Louisville, right? That is Lexington. Lexington has a lot of people. Then Washington and Seattle. Well, you're thinking of Spokane. So you got Cleveland, Casper, Lexington, and Spokane at number 8. All right. So complete that. Click, bam, done. All right. So all of the questions proper are in the rear view. And the one thing we have left to talk about is the answer to this final bonus question. Who is actually going to win this particular segment? You're going to get $5. You're going to get the big swag box. We don't know. We haven't randomly generated a number to find out who won the big swag box. So we got to get to this first. It has neither tomato nor cheese, but archaeologists say that a newly discovered fresco in Pompeii resembles pizza, which, yes, pizza's greatness transcends both time and culture. Everybody loves pizza. And if you don't love pizza, I just assume you're lactose intolerant or allergic to dairy. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry if that's the case, because it's not a lot of things I get really excited about. But man, pizza is one of them. A good pizza? Shit. I like pizza. Congratulations to every single one of you who came out on it's Monday, whatever the hell day it is. I don't know. I am having one of those nights where nothing's going right. But it's cool. I'm actually glad, because this is an entirely new setup with the new branding and stuff. I'm glad that I was the one hosting, because I'm cool with failing. I just don't want to hand this off to somebody like AJ or Micah and then have them be like, why did you send me something that doesn't work? It works now. I fixed it. So I should just throw more microphones at it. You're right. I should just have some more. I've got actually a bunch that are off camera that you can't see, but I do rotate them through. So if you keep watching the Twitch once a month, in about 20 years, you'll see all of them. And hey, more orange whips. So yeah, so many round 4s in this quiz. I mean, it was just a surplus of round 4s. I had a good time. I certainly hope you had a good time. So thank you all for coming out tonight. Yeah, the big old Twitch quiz. I love doing it. I love having you all out. And don't forget, we do these things in person. You know that, right? So go support your local quiz. You can check out our website, geeksydrink.com, to find a quiz near you. And if you're ever in Colorado Springs on a Thursday night, come see me. Some of you have. Come see me at the Public House at the Alexander. Starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Time in Colorado Springs. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be in Vegas for the World Series of Comedy in September, but, I'll have another one of these before then. I'll let you know. But again, great to have you all out. Hope you have a great evening wherever you are. Stay safe. And we would love to see you back again for another Twitch quiz. What do you say? Next Monday? Cool. See ya.